I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, got a jerky neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers. By yourself, let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Y'all probably do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they're audible to something else. And Walker has it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Vegas!
Williams going to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
There's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. How about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Room here to run. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Bears 6. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Finding Walker complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, not liking the look. They'll change the play. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. A shotgun snap for Goff. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ross St. Burrell, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and sending him back on the sack.
First. You're not going to get me for a while, but
Lost last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's gone.
He goes
but it's intercepted. He may go. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
I just got a pick 6 with him. And they got taken. It's too late.
Understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the
You
great
gotta say it in the
mysteries,
chat. It can't be your
when they
fucking...
went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure
you gotta make an effort too.
Throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay.
They literally add people on the wait list.
All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now for Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect. As that falls
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play,
My game.
hoping someone
I
would
dropped
come
the ball.
open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
To throw, it's Williams. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chicago.
To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Williams looking to do it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
To the air, Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Open man down the field. That's Burden. From the 15 now, they work on first and 10.
5 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
13-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Your next build, it goes to Hall of Fame, and the next build, it goes to legend.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
19-yard line.
Super 66, Ric Flair. Hold on.
Gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Fucking teabagging, buddy.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's second and 10. Here's Goff. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Recovered by
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Gets him right to the midfield stripe.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Second down and 6 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote about Smokey and the Bandit lyrics. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Goff now looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10.
Again,
26-yard line.
over the middle and taken in by Laporta. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw is gone. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Lions 22. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum.
I can run too, bitch.
Because otherwise, that could overrun your team.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Moore now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And he'll get up near the 45 and spot it at the 44. this is 1st and 10 right now. 205 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
18 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. That's good. The completion there was 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a short gain down to about the 33.
That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Listen.
Goff now looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28.
Oh, rookie.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd and 10.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
185, Ric Flair. 11, 12. Hey, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
Lions 37. Jack Fox to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 4 yards. And defensively, they were in zone covers there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And Walker has it. Down the right sideline. And he's finally down and at the 21-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and goal at the 1 yard.
Looks like they'll move things around here. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Swift. No signal.
Better be fourth.
He did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
At the 1 yard line.
He's the best player in Madden, fucking Gibbs.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Swift again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Bears.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive.
Kept saying they were getting Tucker, bitch.
Trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time.
Or just fucked up with Soda.
And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Goff. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do, and he's going to go down again. Aiden Hutchinson. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Hold on. Tiger, fight. Maverick. Hey, kill.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Listen. What's that?
Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 18. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Go, 12, go. What's that?
Here's Goff. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit
That dude is a preacher.
Pass and lost yardage on the play.
Yeah, one time.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He